Hey guys, it's me, Daniela, and in this episode, we're gonna go and take a look at my past fashion shows. These are some shows that I have done, and I had a chuckle when I was looking at what I have made in the past. So if you guys want to see what some of the shows, how it all went down, keep on watching. So my first fashion show I did in 2006, and I did it in a group home in the East Village in New York City. Yes, it was my first show. I didn't get a chance to fully video it the way I was supposed to because it was my first time, so I didn't know what to expect. It was an experience. I did love it because it was my first show, so I didn't know any better. But here are the people that was there, and I am on the far left side of the photo, smiling hard. Yeah, so these were the people that I did the show with, and they were great people. I was able to make great relationships beyond this show with some of the models, and they continue to work with me throughout the next shows that I have done in the future. So let's move on. Okay, so this show I did in the fall of 2006, and it was the biggest show I ever done. I worked with these people from a church. I think they were hosting their own fashion show, so they wanted to put one for their church, and I decided to go ahead and do one. It was located in one of the halls close to next door to Brooklyn College, or it was in Brooklyn College. I was experimenting with a lot of things. I was very interested in suits. As you can see, the Power Woman. I dressed for women of today at that time, and that's what mostly this show was about. I did also do a few men pieces, so let's take a look. Girl, all right now. I don't know what was I thinking with a straight jacket for men. Like, what was I thinking with this? Like, maybe I thought it was hot. I don't know, but it was something to try. Wasn't my favorite piece at the end. Yeah, it was a great fashion show. Very alive. The people was very into it. And you can see how the models are interacting with the clothes. Like, look at her. She is going in. All right, girl. You better work that runway. You better work it.
We got Daniela over here and Daniela.
So this fashion show, I did it in spring of 2007, and I did this in a hotel. It was a good fashion show. I did like it. Looking at some of these pieces, I'm like, wow, so many flaws, so many flaws. But at the time, you couldn't tell me nothing. But it was very fun. I had a good time at this fashion show. So let's take a look. This yellow look was one of my favorite looks that I created, and I was so in love with it. And the model did justice when she came down the runway with this one. The people were hollering in the crowd, even though you can't really tell because this is not the actual audio, but people love this look. I did like this look with the gold and the peplum burgundy top that I made. It was so beautiful, and at the time I was all into peplums. Again, fashion always repeats itself, so what you see today came back and will continue to come back in the near future. It's about updating and making it more fresh for that time. So this fashion show I did also in 2007. It was a small show. I did it in a club. At the time it was called Club Rebel in the city. I really loved this collection because it was a time where I was like, I wanted to experiment with some more flirty styles, more colors and stuff like that. So we're gonna dive in and see the show. We're gonna just see the flood. I didn't get a chance. I don't even know what happened to that video where it was the whole collection, but the flood is good enough for you to see. These were the models I used for this show. They were all beautiful and nice. So these are the girls that I used. But their looks were. I really adored this collection. It was some of my spring stuff that I was creating and experimenting. I wanted to go more in the flirty direction, and this was it. And then lastly, this was another collection I did, I think in 2008, I think I did this collection. But all I have to say was this collection was one of my favorite collections because the hair was the way I wanted it. It was very artsy. It was like, you know, I don't know. I just love the way it came out. It was like, ooh, ah. So we did this in a comedy club in Times Square. It was an experience I did love. I wish I got my own video, but this video can give you an idea of what went down. It's not so great, but you can get the idea. So I hope you enjoy all these videos of my past fashion shows. There were plenty more I could have showed you, but I wanted to keep this video not so long. As you can see, it is very long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and this can give you an idea that you have to start somewhere to get to where you want to go, and you keep working at your craft. I worked at my craft since 2006, and now it's 2016, so I still have more work to do, but at least it's putting me closer to my dreams. So therefore, I hope you took away something from this video. If you like it, thumbs it up. You can comment down below. We can have a discussion, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye guys.